G'day everybody, it's Dave from Wing Chun Mind Force. This is just a little video clipped from a visit I made to a fantastic school called Faith Lutheran in southeast Queensland, Australia, where I live. And I was doing some art workshops, specifically Japanese manga style, teaching the year 7s to year 9s how to draw manga and how to create monsters and freaky characters. And I was showing them some of my double-handed drawing and unusual skills, and we got on to talking about Kung Fu. And I told them that I was a Kung Fu teacher with many years' experience. So they wanted to see some Kung Fu, so I said, okay, I've got something I can show you that's not violent. Nobody's going to get hurt. And my dream came true. There was a really big young teacher, a guy called Sam. And yeah, he was my size, looked like a phys ed instructor, very solid. So I found somebody that could actually stop me just using muscle. And I showed them how we link up our spine, sing our spine, connect your tai gong to the top of your head and float the torso as I teach you and become the immovable body. Put your mind in your hands, yi, in the, a point in your palm or wherever you want to put it, and just move that as if there's no resistance. And you'll see that Sam really gave me a lot of resistance. He was really leaning in. You can even hear the kids in the background at one point saying, oh, look, he's really trying hard. And he was. And it even surprised me, especially when I used Chum Q with a little step. It was just absurdly easy to send him flying, and he wasn't really bunging it on, as we say in Australia. He wasn't pretending. He actually came back and said, wow, I just felt like I was nothing, as if I was just blown away by a wind. So anyway, I'll let you see it, and I've got some great stuff coming up, so look forward to it. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please make any comments you want down below, and please tell your friends about me. Okay, see ya. Filming. So firstly, I'm going to, Sam's big strong young bloke and he's going to resist me, so I'm going my darndest to try and do it. And then I relax right down to my feet. And I just put my mind softly in my hand there, and I just want to move that.
Right, let's do it again.
All right.
I feel like he lifts up his arm and that puts his
So
arm
really I can't do it with just muscle. Yeah, but the feeling for me, the skill is not losing the focus. Like what most people, when I teach people, they tend to get it for about an inch, and then their mind goes, oh, too much strength, too much resistance. But because of the time I've done it, I can sort of just hold my mind in that point.
Yeah.
And I can feel myself like, not letting go, like making it mark.
I felt absolutely effortless being
Well,
pushed
tell us
away.
what you felt.
So when you're obviously pushing it, you can feel all the strength originally, but then when you're kind of relaxed there, and then I'm like pushing my hardest, and then it just feels like it's like, it's like I'm not even there. It's like, straight past me.
Yeah, it's really far out, isn't it? And it's sort of like a bit of a secret.
Yeah.
You think a lot of people wouldn't want to know about this.
Yeah.
Because it comes in handy just in normal life. I've moved really heavy things by just relaxing. Like I'm trying to push, you can't move. Just relax. And see, that's the start. Like, that's just the arm.
Yeah.
Right? And resistance. Now feel this.
Just walking straight through me.
I didn't. That you really try.
Yeah.
Right. There's no way I'm moving you there. But now this. See, it almost feels to me as if you're letting me do it because it's.
Let's do it. I'm going to give you all my strength there.
So what I'm doing now, I'm taking that point and I'm putting it in the centre of my body. So it moves first.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that is second gear. We have another thing called Bill G. That's called Chum Q.
Yeah.
This is Sil Nin Dao. Moving from the centre, stepping is Chum Q.
Yep.
Finding the bridge. Next one is where I go like this, and I wouldn't do it to you, but
Yeah.
I twist and I can throw you into the ground. I can just go mentally, just go like that, and you'll feel an impulse. Just
Yeah.
boom, you won't go backwards. You'll sort of get spun.
Yeah.
And I'm not real good at that yet, but that's sort of a pretty high level.
Yeah.
It's all the mind. It's just believing it. See, what I'm showing you is what's called internal or soft style kung fu. When I was young, we used to talk about it, but everyone would go, is it real? Maybe not. You know, it seemed like a bit of a fable that you could have a kung fu where you don't use muscle. So that's what I'm doing, because he's very strong. Right, so I just relax.
He's actually doing it. Look at his face.
Yeah. And then,
All right.
now we're showing, this is beginner level, but you know, it takes a long time to be able to just do what I'm doing. But the next thing to do, right? So the same sort of thing, but this time I bring what I'm doing here is I'm putting my mind in my hand in a little point. But here I'm going to bring my mind into my centre. So before I move that point, I'm going to move that point. So there's 2 points in my mind, so I start to move that.
Hey.
So I start to move that and that.
Massive difference. Massive difference. I felt like I was nothing, hardly in the way there.
Yeah, well that's the thing. This one, you really like, it's like